Hello, my name is Nicole Gurley, College Transition Counselor for Orange County Public Schools. Today I'll be taking you through the Valencia College application for seniors who will graduate in 2022. To begin the application, you will go to www.valenciacollege.edu and click on Apply. Once the page loads and you scroll down, you should have some options for applications. Click on the Apply Here button under Domestic Students. Now we are in the application portal. If you haven't submitted an application yet or created an account, you will click the Sign Up button. If you started an application already, you can go ahead and sign in. Fill out the information you see here. Please make sure you write down the information you use to create your account, and also be sure that you're using an email that you use frequently and have access to later. Do not use your school email addresses. Make sure that you are typing your entire legal name and capitalizing the first letters of your first and last name, or you will receive an error message. You will receive an email in the account you provided in order to create a password. Your email will have you create a password, which will then have you reset a password. This is the password you will create to log into your application. To get started, you're going to go ahead and click on the blue Start New Application button. After you have started the application, you will mark No for a dual enrollment application and No for an international student. If you are a previous dual enrollment student at Valencia, you do not need to complete this application. All students will also be first-time in college students, even if you have previous dual enrollment credit. Next is asking you what kind of degree you're interested in getting. Select the one that is the best fit for you. You can always change this later on. An AA degree will allow you to do your general education and transfer to a university as a junior to finish your bachelor's degree, like UCF. AS degree programs are more career-focused and are designed to get you into a job right after graduation. A technical certification is just a short hands-on program. And then there's the vocational career certification programs like police officers, corrections officers, or firefighters. For the term question, you're selecting which term you're applying for. Summer will start in mid-June and fall will start in August. If you're undecided, please choose summer, as that can easily roll over into the fall semester. As you scroll down, fill out your birthday and answer the questions under gender pronouns. You can also go ahead and answer the ethnicity question and select what applies to you. Answer the question about citizenship, and if you have a Social Security number, you need to fill it out at this time. If you do not have a Social Security number, that's okay. Just click the box that says you do not have one. It is not required for Valencia. However, if you do have a Social Security number, use it and do not click the box. Lastly, for this section is the native language. If you're fluent in English and are comfortable enough with the language to learn in a classroom only in English, put English. So you're not asked to take a language placement test. If you are not fluent in English, mark your language of choice. Once you're done, hit save and continue. If English is not your native language, you may be asked to take another exam for entry testing purposes. Next section is your contact information, so go ahead and answer these questions. When you're filling in your phone number, only type the numbers, no dashes. When you're done, hit save and continue. Next section is your program of study. This may look a bit different depending on what you selected when starting your application. So do your best to answer the questions that make sense for you. Don't worry, you can always change your mind later. This is just a starting point. Let us know which campus you want to be assigned to. You can still register for classes at any campus. Read and answer the yes or no questions if you have them about where you'd like to continue on after Valencia. This is not binding, but if you may want to attend UCF after Valencia, mark yes so you can receive more information about transferring to UCF at a later date. Next is your high school information. Start typing the name of your high school and a list should populate. Select the correct one. If there are multiple high schools with the same name, select the one as the correct city and state. Then your graduation date. It doesn't have to be exact, so you can use any date in May with the year of 2022. You will be a public or charter high school graduate. If you started 9th grade at a public high school in Florida, mark yes, and yes that you will graduate. Mark no to having a Guild ID, and yes or no if you have any industry certifications. Please list the industry certifications you have earned in the past 3 years. Then you will mark yes or no for participating in CTE, like Orange Technical Dual Enrollment. Next are some mandated questions, so yes or no, and mark that you understand that you cannot reside in California and take online courses. Then you will answer if you have any military history in your family and the highest level of schooling your parents obtained. From here, you will hit Save and Pay. There is a $35 application fee to process your application. If you do not have a promo code, you should have just entered no. So if you're ready, go ahead and submit payment. If you're not ready, and this is as far as you can go, you have 6 weeks to pay and submit your application before you need to start it all over again. After you have paid the $35, there will be some next steps to complete. You will need to log back into your application and prove that your parent lives in Florida in order to pay in-state tuition. Keep an eye out for an email that says your application was submitted as well as an accepted one with your Valencia ID number and steps to enroll. You can always register for a Valencia informational session if you would like to learn more info about Valencia.